obtained 15 coaster credits, with that number constantly growing. But along with the low credit count, there are still a plethora of rides that I still have yet to experience. So today, I'm counting down the 10 bucket list coasters of mine in no particular order. First, I have Siren's Curse. I got my first taste of Monterey Coma in Australia this summer, and after experiencing the airtime and smoothness of Jungle Rush, I'm sure that this is on a whole nother level. The elements all flow together perfectly, the pacing ties everything together perfectly, the tilt and inversion still as well, and it overall just looks like a fantastic ride. And it's also nice what they've done with the onboard audio, themed supports, and other theming around the ride. Next on the list, I have Silver Bullet. I've never ridden a B&M, and the only inverted coaster I've been on was an SLC, which wasn't as bad as it looked on paper, but will definitely not compare to Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet looks smooth and graceful, with some uniqueness that sets it apart from other B&M inverts. I'm particularly interested in the overbank curve and Cobra Roll. However, the drop looks very meh, almost like something you'd experience after a mid-course brake run. But aside from that, it still looks like a very fun, graceful, smooth ride that I hope to experience one day soon. And next on the list, I have Phoenix. One of Vekoma's most underrated ride models is easily the Wildcat, and Phoenix looks to be one of, if not the, best of them. Yes, Lect Coaster looks very good too, but I do much prefer the layout of Phoenix. The track looks elegant, the trains look beautiful, and the station flyby is absolutely mesmerizing. Seeing what modern Vekoma can do now, I would have absolutely no hesitation to get on this ride, and it's one of my hopes and dreams to get on this ride someday, hopefully soon. Next on the list, I have Storm/Wind Chaser. This looks to be one of the most underrated RMCs. The train design is cool, the layout is perfect in length, and it just overall looks like fun. The pacing, from what I've seen, is perfect, and the barrel roll down drop looks phenomenal too. And yes, I do think this ride looks better than Twisted Timbers. Twisted Timbers looks alright, but it's simply too repetitive. Yes, I like airtime, but I like variety in a ride too. Storm and Wind Chaser have gotten some mixed reviews from some, but they were also the ones who said that the DC Rivals middle section was meh, which is something I completely disagree with. Next up, I have Top Thrill 2 at Cedar Point. If I have the chance to, I want this to be my first strata coaster. This ride looks gorgeous, whether it's the train's sleekness, the track's paint, or the overall appearance of this monster ride. Even on paper, the ride looks cool. A 420-foot, 120-mile-an-hour swing-launch gargantuan of a coaster, combining the best of two manufacturers, Zamperla and Intamin. The reviews have been positive too, fortunately, and I'm glad that there appears to be airtime on the top hat. That, along with its top speed, could put it pretty high on my rankings, and whenever I go to Cedar Point for the first time, I will definitely be getting on this ride. Next up, I have Voltron Nevera. In all honesty, this ride looks to be either the number 1 or number 2 best mock coaster in existence, and for very good reason too. The launches, the inversions, the layout, and the link all make it such a seductive ride. Plus, it's at the very prestigious park, Europa Park, one of the greatest parks on the planet. The layout is probably the most intriguing part about it, with its 1,385 meters of track, 7 inversions, and multiple airtime moments, all combined with a turntable, spike, and beyond vertical launch. When I ride it in the future, I hope to get on both the left and right wing seats, which will hopefully elevate the already majestic-looking ride experience. Next up, I have Terran, which in all honesty, looks to be one of the greatest Intamin coasters of all time. The layout is a beautiful mess of crossovers, and paired with the rockwork makes it visually stunning. The lead car with the goat is elegantly crafted, and the entire ride is simply a visual masterpiece. Not to mention the second launch looks and sounds intoxicating. I just love hearing the roar of it go down that second launch. It is such an auditory masterpiece. So, if I ever go to Burl, Germany, I hope to ride it, and I will definitely be getting multiple rides on it if I ever visit Phantasialand. Next up, I have Maverick. Maverick could very well be Intamin's magnum opus, being a work of coaster art. Everything from the pacing to the inversions to the launches, everything about this coaster looks perfect. And judging from POVs, reactions, and other reviews, I can assume that people aren't lying when they say it's in their top 10s. The only Blitz-like coaster I've ridden as of now, when this video is being published, is Jet Rescue at SeaWorld Australia. And if the whip on Maverick is similar to or better than that of Jet Rescue, it might be a top 10 contender as well for me. Next up, I have Ride to Happiness. This might be one of, if not the best mock coasters of all time. Everything about it looks fascinating, from the JoJo roll to the flying snake dive to the banana roll, everything about it. Combined with the comfy mock trains and free spinning cars, if I ever ride this might easily become my new number one. I've ridden the steel Taipan spinning seat. I've heard it's comparable to Ride to Happiness, and so, if I ever ride this, I definitely won't be disappointed. And lastly, I have T-Express at Everland. This ride, in all honesty, just looks like a superior El Toro. It looks smooth, the airtime looks great, and the pacing is just phenomenal. Layout is also especially interesting, with the only complaint I have about it being the mid-course brake run. But aside from that, from what I've heard, it's smooth, forceful, and in a beautiful setting too. The 4 Intamin prefabs in existence look really nice, and this could easily be the best one, or second one. If I ride El Toro when it's rechecked, my opinion could change, but for now, I've heard that El Toro is too rough but not T-Express, leading to my final opinion. And no, I haven't ridden El Toro yet. And there it is, my top 10 bucket list coasters. I will likely make a part 2, which will include a much vaster variety of rides. I am now also starting weekly uploads every Sunday, and I have some great video ideas planned. If you have any negative or positive feedback, tell me what it is in the comments, and I'll see you all next week. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day or night.